Do you ever have moments where you're like, I don't really know if therapy is helpful?
Problems. Are you kidding me? I don't have any problems. Okay, I might have a few, but I can work on them with you. Come on.
Hello.
Hi.
We're back.
Oh my God, it's been so long.
So long. Can you tell everybody how long it's been for us, you and I personally, since we've done a podcast?
Hang on. I'm trying to do math in my head.
It's been weeks.
It's been like maybe a month.
It's been like a month.
Has it been a month?
You were gone.
I was gone.
You were gone.
I
You were
abandoned
long gone.
Jeff.
You did. All the way to California.
Yeah, I was in the valley.
Ugh.
The valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
I did.
Yeah.
I did have fun. Halloween was very fun and cute.
Mm-hmm.
I loved being there. I loved being with boyfriend of the pod
Mm-hmm.
and his friends.
Mm-hmm.
So much so that I was like, should I move to the valley?
Yeah. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, it was, I don't know. There's something about, I know. There's something about the sun.
Okay.
It was so sunny and warm.
But a little too warm?
Yeah. Okay. So it's like forever summer.
Yeah. It's
And
crazy.
there's like this weird parallel I noticed being there where it's like in LA, everyone is going to be young forever. Right? There's like no age. Oh, aging? No. Just like put some shit in your face and you never have to do that. Just dye your hair, put some shit in your face. It's like forever summer energetically. And then also it's forever summer. But, you know, if there isn't fire, there's earthquakes and or maybe mudslides.
All of those. Yeah.
All of those. It's just very weird and like you can't really, there are no markers of time.
Yeah.
And so it's like kind of this arrested, weird, alluring, but like a bit of like a monkey's paw situation.
Okay.
That's kind of unsettling.
It is.
Yeah.
I grew up in that.
I know, and this explains so much about you.
Doesn't it? Yeah, it's such a weird bubble.
It is
where you just
so
lose
weird.
track of everything. Beautiful people, sunny all the time, beaches everywhere. And it's just so hot. And you're in your
It's
car
real hot.
just all the time.
Yeah. We had this moment on my last day there. We were walking down to Santa Monica Pier.
Yep, I grew up in Santa Monica.
Yes. Yeah, we walked on the 3rd Street Promenade.
I've spent so much time on the promenade.
I was imagining little baby Jeff there getting yelled at by Susan.
Yes.
Yeah, as we're walking down to the, what is it called? The pier. All of a sudden this voice is really loud and we're like, what is that? That sounds like Barack Obama. And this guy did sound a lot like Barack Obama, but he was yelling about Christ and how we all need to repent.
Right.
And it was such a dissonant thing walking, like descending towards these crowds of tourists where I was just like, oh no, this like does not feel good in my body. And this guy, this sound is just like hitting me like a fucking train of like, philanderers, gays, like repent, you're going to hell. And it was just like, why are we still walking towards this? And that's what LA feels like to me. Weird in my body. It's very confusing.
Yeah.
It's very confusing.
It is very confusing.
It was fun though. We had a nice time. We rode the carousel.
Oh, God. That is spooky. That is a spooky,
like
spooky
that
carousel. I don't know. There's something just off about it.
It's old.
It's old. I used to ride it when I was very little, like 6 years old or something. And it would just give me the shivers the whole time.
Yeah, it's because you're riding with ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ghosts on there. Oh, God, I hated that.
It's fun to know that I was like with 6-year-old Jeff
Yeah,
there.
you were.
It was me and you and the ghosts.
Yeah, I'm afraid I'm going to lose you to LA.
No, I don't think it's going to happen.
You don't think it's going to happen?
No, I came back and it was like a spell was lifted. Yeah. Yeah, it just makes sense to stay here.
It does make sense.
Did you miss me while I was gone?
I did.
Yeah, what did you miss the most?
Oh, what did I miss the most?
What are your favorite things about me?
Just the ease of what it feels like to be in your presence. It's such a natural,
Wow.
non-judgmental, fun vibe.
Fun vibe. And that's what you were missing while I was gone. The fun vibes.
All those vibes. And you don't really like appreciate it until it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when I got back, we did that training. That was like a concentrated vibes.
That was a real concentrated vibe. And it was fun to we went to the internal family systems training, IFS, taught by Dick and Jean.
Yeah.
Dr. Schwartz and Dr. Constantinople.
Whoa.
Yeah, Catanzaro did not like when people mispronounced her name.
No.
But
no, to be fair, that guy butchered it.
Yeah.
It was bad. It was embarrassing.
There was 600 therapists there.
God, it was so much.
And every single one knew who I was.
Yeah, that was wild.
And this was the only time that I was just like, enough. Fucking enough. Because if I see you on the street and you say hello, I love it. I love you. I love me. It's such a cute little fun interaction. But if I see a therapist at an event where they think it's also a networking event, they just don't shut the fuck up. And I did not like the long conversations I had with people and just the constant barrage.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
It was more than it had ever been ever before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can bug me on the street. You can interrupt me during dinner. I like that. But if we're at a therapist networking event, ignore me, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to tell everybody like a fun thing that you learned?
What's a fun thing I
Or
learned?
an interesting thing that you learned that you maybe will take into your sessions with your clients? Internal family systems is a lot about like, so it's stolen from.
It's stolen.
It's stolen.
So parts work. It's basically internal family systems hypothesizes that we all have an internal system of parts akin to a family.
Yes.
That mirrors an external family system.
Right.
And you work with each of those parts, right? Gestalt therapy.
Gestalt plus psychodrama equals IFS.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I think that's an accurate statement.
Which is fine. It's fine. And it works to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's on trend.
It's very trendy. It's very trendy right now. So basically in IFS, you've got exiles.
Oh, yeah. Go for it.
Which are your little baby parts that you have to put away.
You have to murder.
Your family wants you to murder them. Yes. They shame you for them. And so you're just like, cool, that doesn't exist anymore because you want to survive within that system, right? So you put those away and we exile them to shadow. And then you have your manager parts.
The managers.
We love the managers.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
Managers are all over the place. When a trauma happens, your manager is like assigned a role to keep you safe, right? So like a manager part might try to control everything to make sure that the little baby exile is safe. Your manager parts are there helping you get things done.
They're incredibly helpful.
So all of our parts are helpful.
And they got you through so much stuff, especially when you were a kid growing up and doing the whole childhood trauma stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Maybe they're like people-pleasy parts, super helpful. Maybe they're like, I want to do a really good job parts. Then you get rewarded for that at like school and work and, by whoever.
Totally.
And then there are your fucking firefighters. When the managers don't do a good job and the little baby gets triggered, your firefighters come in and they try to put that fire out with whatever they can find.
Yeah.
Maybe it's drinking. Maybe it's Sega Genesis.
Maybe it is Sega Genesis. That's what I use.
Maybe it's compulsive sexual behavior. Anything to like numb the baby. It's like a little pacifier. So all of those little parts live inside you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's satisfying kind of thinking about this theory because it's easy to be like, oh, well, there's a part of me that's really a perfectionist. And it's like, oh, okay, I can understand that part. It's like, oh, that's a manager.
Yes.
Trying to get me through this difficult time where I feel like I need it in order to get through the day or the relationship or whatever it is. But those parts were created for a reason and maybe they don't serve us quite anymore. Right? But they're on like loop. They're just always going whenever they feel like they're needed.
They think they need to do this job.
Yeah.
And maybe they're stuck in a particular time. And if you're to ask those parts very directly
From yourself.
From your self energy.
Your self energy. And they say that we all have a solid self energy.
Yeah.
It is intrinsic within all of us.
Yes.
Yes.
Which I agree with.
I agree with, but there's something about it I just want to disagree with because he's so sure about it.
Yeah.
But fuck it. Cool. I agree.
I mean, I think like the self, right? When you, like it's the observing self, right? Like the thing that's witnessing. We all have that. All awake humans have that. And I mean, we can.
But do we all have access to it? To a varying degree, but I think he's just like, it's funny because like, I think we were kind of joking about this when we were watching, where some of the people that were asking questions, a lot of the questions had to do like, oh no, what do I do with all these managers that are getting in the way? Or I can't access myself. How do I do that? And he'd be like, oh, tell those parts to go away.
Yeah.
Tell those parts to go into the waiting room.
Yes.
And they're like, okay. And then they do, and then they go away. And then all of a sudden you have access to like what you're trying to get access to.
Yeah.
And it's such a simple, like, oh no, I'm being flooded by all these parts. Tell them to shut up. Okay, they shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was very, it seemed very seamless.
It did. Almost too seamless.
And when parts started to like show up and kind of interrupt the process, he seemed a little bit annoyed. Right?
Yeah.
Like kind of put out.
Yeah.
Like you're fucking up my demo a little bit. I mean, if you do acknowledge the part and say, hey, part, I hear you. I'm trying to talk to this other part here. I'll get to you. I promise. Do you mind just like stepping aside for a second? It does kind of work.
It does work. And my individual therapist dabbles in parts work.
Yeah.
And we've done this before, and she's asked for this specific part to just like go away, and whenever I do, it does.
Yeah.
So it annoyingly works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. There's something very simple about it. I think the hard part is like it's you're building relationships, and you have to maintain those relationships. And
you're building relationships with your parts. Yes.
Yeah. It's like you're building a secure attachment with your parts. Yeah. I know, it's a big bummer. It's a big bummer. Here's the thing that I'm taking away.
Oh, let's hear it.
And this, I've felt this way before. This idea that you can just like unburden your parts and like, then you won't feel so sad anymore. I think that's not nice to tell our clients.
Okay. So one of the questions that he would ask all the time, I think, was like, okay, so sometimes we have this part and it's doing a job and it thinks it really needs to fucking do that job because it did it really well when you're 12 years old and it's operating all the time. And if you just, and he's like, well, why don't you just tell that part to back off, right? Or like, you don't have to do so much work. And then you might respond with like, no, but I have to, because how will I get through this?
Well, you're not responding that way. Your part is.
Yeah, exactly. And then he kind of says like, actually, you'd be fine if you made these decisions from yourself. Like from yourself, from who you really are. Like you don't need this part. You're going to be okay if this part isn't operating as much as it's operating. Right? Kind of.
Yeah, keep going.
That's the part that's the thing about it that feels a little simplistic. I also am just like, but can myself actually operate in like a better way or in a more healthy way? Why wouldn't I just continue to like default to that like old part manager? Really?
Here's why. And this is me siding with Dick.
Okay.
Because you can ask that part, hey, what do you like about your job?
Oh, right. That question.
Right.
Yes.
And your part, whatever manager is probably like, oh, well, I really like the part where we get to feel like organized.
Yeah, you get shit done.
We get shit done. It's like we get praise for it. That part feels really good.
Right.
I don't like that I'm working all the time.
Sure.
I wish I had more time to like play.
Right.
Or like do a tweaked job, like a different job or an easier job.
So this is when you ask if it wants to be unburdened.
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah. So then you ask that part what it's protecting.
Right.
And it's protecting the exile. And then this is the part that I didn't like.
Okay.
They were like, we're going to ask you to not do this part
Right.
unless you take our training that you can only take exclusively through us and pay us for.
Yeah.
But essentially what that is you take the exile and you go back into like a memory, for instance, or like a scene, and you ask the exile to show you how it felt and to just like give you all the feelings that like you really want to get it. And after that happens, you ask the exile if they'd like to give up those fears or those feelings to something. And it's kind of like a shamanic, shamanic kind of ritual of like, you can give it up to the elements, to fire,
water, to the sky, to the earth.
Right.
Yes.
And then you imagine giving it up to whatever you want to give it up to, or whatever the exile wants to give it up to. And then you ask the exile if they want to bring anything in, if they want any qualities in there. And maybe it's like playfulness or like creativity or whatever.
And you were really listening.
Oh, I love parts work. I was very excited for this, and I was pretty disappointed after we left. Yeah, hard on, real big boner for IFS. And then you can ask that part, hey, you don't have to like be stuck here anymore. You can come back with me. You can like live with me in my house or wherever you want. You can go to fucking Disneyland if you want to.
Right.
And then you've unburdened the part, and then you retrieve the part. But we're not allowed to do that.
No.
And that is the healing component, right? But this idea that like, I just do this and then don't have to, and Jean kind of talked about this, like it requires maintenance. You can't just be like, cool part, I took you out of there, now you're with me, and then never talk to that part again. It's basically like, cool, I'm going to take this child away from an abusive situation and then just like neglect it. But yeah, I don't know. I think like this, do you ever have moments where you're like, I don't really know if therapy is helpful?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm having one of those. Yeah. And it's like, it's helpful. Guys, it's helpful.
Oh, it's helpful.
Right?
Sure. I hope so. Yes.
But it's just like, maintenance. People need to be out here doing their own maintenance.
Yeah, it's great to like move stuff around in your head and in your heart and understand yourself even better and make the unconscious conscious.
For sure.
Get to know your inner workings and all of that. But yeah, it is a constant.
Yeah, we're never done.
You're never done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest bummer when I get a new client, especially a client who's like never had therapy before. They're like, you're going to fix me, right? And I get to be like, no, sorry.
No, not really.
You're going to feel these feelings forever, probably.
And what a gift.
And what a gift.
What a gift.
Yes.
Alex, I love this sponsor.
Tell me, who?
Aura Frames.
Aura Frames sent me a frame.
They did.
And they have this feature where you can invite other people to add photos to your frame. I invited boyfriend of the pod, and we have been adding all of these photos to the Aura frame. It's so cute. And ever since my roommate moved out, I don't have a TV. So I just have this sad, well, it's not sad. It's great. It's a great little Aura frame sitting on top of my mantle. just scrolling through my most beloved memories.
It's very sweet. Did you know, Alex, you can have unlimited free photos and video in your Aura frame? You just have to download the Aura app and connect it to Wi-Fi. You're good to go.
Unlimited?
Unlimited. And you can preload photos before it ships, which is like such a sweet idea.
That's very cool.
Yeah. Put all of your cutest, hottest, nicest photos on the frame, send it to your person. They open it up and there's a ton of photos there.
Send it to your person. Send it to your boomer parents.
Yes.
I love that.
You get to share photos and videos effortlessly straight from your phone all year long. For a limited time, visit auraframes.com and get $45 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames, named #1 by Wirecutter. We love Wirecutter.
Yes, we do.
By using promo code SOLVED at checkout. That is auraframes.com, promo code SOLVED. This exclusive Black Friday Cyber Monday deal is their best of the year. So order now before it ends. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout.
Thanks, guys.
So we went to that training.
Oh my God, is this good?
I think that was interesting for people.
I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah, they should know that we go to trainings and we're certified licensed therapists.
They should know that we question the efficacy of therapy.
Yes.
It's just not enough.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, what else? What was your favorite thing and your least favorite thing? Thorns and roses.
Oh, God.
Yucks and yums?
So there's one part. Yucks and yums. Where's that from?
Don't yuck my yum.
Don't yuck my yum. At one point, you ask the part, like a manager, like, when did you come on board?
Oh, yeah.
For me, it was like, oh, this manager, this little punk, came on board when I was 14 years old. And then you ask that punk part, how old do you think Jeff is?
Yes.
And that little punk was like, oh, Jeff's 16. And that was a real weird experience.
Yeah.
Because I'm not 16.
No.
I'm older than that.
You don't look a day over 16.
I don't look a day over. And I thought that was really cool to be like, oh, there's this little punky part of me that's still protecting who they think is a 16-year-old. Because at 16, I needed protection, and that punk was fucking great.
Yeah.
But now at 44, not so much.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed that. That was one of my favorite parts, just having that kind of insight.
Yeah.
My least favorite part were he played videos, those like Zoom sessions.
Yeah.
So there's like these demo sessions where he like had a Zoom therapy session with people and he'd watch the whole like 45-minute session. And a lot of parts work is like you ask the client to think about it and they go inside and they're silent and they think about it.
Yeah.
So, 60% of the time there's silence that we're watching. And it's boring as fuck.
Yeah.
And it wasn't interesting or dynamic. Or maybe it was, but I zoned the fuck out.
Yeah.
The whole training could have been half a day, but instead it was 2 days.
Yeah. And we were, it was advertised that there would be like breakouts and like classrooms.
Yeah.
And there was none of that.
No.
I really loved the two therapists who sat next to us from Eugene.
On the second day.
That was one of my favorite parts. On the first day, Jeff spilled an entire mug of coffee. And I loved that part.
Did you?
That was so funny.
I just plopped right off the table.
Oh my God, it was so good. And you know that thing when you're like, we're not allowed to be laughing right now. We're supposed to be professional. But it was just, it was so good.
Well, it was good.
I liked having free coffee all day.
Free coffee was fun and some free fruits. Free fruits. That's hard to say. Free fruits.
Free fruits.
Free fruits.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
Red rum, free fruits. And it was fun hanging out with you.
It was so fun.
It was nice to have my like too cool for school manager hang out with your like punky manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
Let's not.
I mean, not that one, but another training.
Yeah, let's
together.
find another training.
Yeah. I need 8 more CUs by the end of the year.
Okay.
Or else I lose my license.
No, you got to get on it.
I'm going to get on it. Are you ready to answer questions?
Let's do it.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hello, Jeff and Alex. My name's Paul. I've been seeing my partner for a little over 2 years now. We lived together for coming up on a year. Unfortunately, we've hit the part in our relationship where we basically have no sex life, for lack of...
That part.
That part.
That part in the relationship.
That
where you
part.
have no sex life.
You know that part, that universal part that everyone experiences in relationship where the sex life just totally fizzles out?
It sucks.
That's
Who's
not-
talking about that part?
That part.
Let's continue.
better term. And we started seeing a couples therapist about 9 months ago. I just thought it was a good thing to do for just due diligence and preparing for, the future state of our relationship. We're both in our 30s, so, there is a bit of an implication of the future and how we'll get there.
Does that make sense to you?
We're in our 30s.
We're in our 30s.
So,
You're going to start thinking about the future and how you'll get there.
and how do we get there?
How do you get there?
That part?
That part. All this to say, I love this guy. I'm not trying to mock him.
No, we're here for Paul.
We're here for Paul.
Yeah.
We love Paul.
Yeah.
And he's talking about very universal truths.
Universal truth happens to literally every single one of us.
Exactly.
And my question really is, when do you know when it's time to find a new couples therapist?
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the question to go that way.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a good question. Let's
I
continue.
love it, yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to say that the therapist has a lot of bias toward
But they've got a
But
lot
they
of
got
bias.
a lot of bias. Keep going, Paul.
my partner. But one of the things I brought up pretty early on in our therapy sessions was our diminishing and now extinct sex life. And to be clear, we're very affectionate. We're very lovey. It's just my partner seems to avoid the topic a lot. And I've tried to bring this up in our couples therapy sessions. And unfortunately, our therapist always wants to kind of take the conversation another way. That honestly feels to me like the therapist is uncomfortable talking about it.
Okay.
Yeah, totally colluding with the partner.
He feels like therapist is colluding with his partner.
I mean, it sounds like the therapist is colluding with his partner.
But maybe not. Maybe therapist is like, my guy, I'm trying to get you laid. We need to establish an emotional connection so that your babe can feel secure.
Yeah.
And then more sex can happen.
Yeah.
But maybe therapist isn't being upfront about that.
Like Paul's
agenda.
not in on that.
Yeah. Paul's not in. Okay.
Keep playing.
Continuing.
I've even asked them this very directly once, and they kind of didn't answer. They just said, well, there's more important things for us to be talking about right now.
Paul's not in on that.
No, Paul's not.
And I've been through a lot of therapy. I've been in therapy, 10 years in solo therapy, and it just feels like the things we're talking about are who decides to do the dishes and not necessarily what the important things are in our relationship, the things that are causing us a lot of grief, I just really feel like my needs aren't being met, and we're not even able to talk about them. And the person that we've brought in together to try and help us resolve this isn't being very helpful. Would love to hear your thoughts on how you know when a therapist is working or when it's not, and how to find someone that's a good fit for you. Thanks.
Paul, it sounds like the therapist isn't working for you.
It does what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not feeling heard. It's like, I don't know what we're talking about. Why are we talking about the dishes? Yeah, I would give that therapist that feedback.
That's where I'd start.
Yeah.
And therapists are trained to receive that feedback. You don't really have to worry too much about their feelings of feeling like, you don't have to worry about them feeling like an incompetent therapist or something. A therapist should know this so that they can adjust or let you know why they're doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But low-key, they sound like an incompetent therapist. Just kidding. Just kidding.
They might be. I like, for some reason, I don't know why I want to give this therapist the benefit of the doubt.
Absolutely.
They probably have an agenda that they're working on to help you, and they're not aware.
Yeah, or they're unconscious about
Sure.
how they're responding. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this therapist maybe hasn't told you, maybe no therapist has told you that, like, you are supposed to speak up when you feel like things aren't working or you're not talking about what you want to talk about. You don't just have to go with the flow because, like, this therapist is the professional in the room. You can give them feedback all day long. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder too. Well, wait, what was the question?
How do you know?
When your therapist isn't working out?
Yeah.
Oh, you just feel it.
You feel it in your bones.
You just feel like, I don't know that I'm getting much out of this.
Exactly.
I think if you feel compelled to return to therapy, then you're getting something out of therapy. And you can ask yourself what that is if it's not like abundantly clear.
Yeah. Have you given a therapist feedback that their therapy isn't really working for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that go for you?
Great.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, you either find out that it's like something, that they can tweak. The therapists that I've given feedback to along those lines have been really grateful. Yeah, my current therapist, I remember one time I gave him feedback and he was like slightly defensive.
What's his name? Call him out.
No, I'm not going to do that. I love him.
He's a good one.
He's a good one. Yeah, I think it's like an important thing to process. And you're basically practicing something with your therapist that you would otherwise be doing or should otherwise be doing with your partner, like providing feedback.
Right.
So if there's like, oh, I can't say this, like that's probably showing up in other areas of your life. It's a good thing to practice. Your therapist should be like a safe person for you to play that out with and have repair with. Yeah. So basically your therapist will either say, oh, cool, I can make some adjustments, or it's like a stylistic, like a fit thing.
This isn't a good match.
Yeah.
Have you been given feedback that you weren't pleasing one of your clients?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel when that happens?
Like thrilled. There was one time that I received feedback that did not feel good. And there was still, it was important. And I really appreciated the conversation that came out of it. Other times when that's happened, it's like really exciting because it shows me that my clients trust me. Even if they're like nervous to talk about it. It gives me the opportunity to do like a rupture and repair conversation. I get to take accountability, which actually does feel really good.
Yeah. I've always become a better therapist for that client after they've told me that I wasn't hitting the mark or helping them in the way that they wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such like a real moment where it's like, oh, we're actually connected. We're not just like talking about something else out here. It's like, oh, we are talking about our relationship. And that feels really rich. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff, I have to tell you about this sponsor.
Please tell me.
Okay. I'm talking about OneSkin.
Oh, you love OneSkin.
OneSkin sent us. They have 4 lady doctors who came up with OneSkin, right?
That's true.
They're so great. They sent me peptide eye cream and peptide daily moisturizer. And my face has never looked better. Never looked better. I'm like always going between like one oil. Maybe this is the right serum. No more. Now it's OneSkin.
Yes.
I'm sold.
You are glowing.
I'm glowing.
You do look really good.
Thank you.
Yes.
I love OneSkin.
We all love OneSkin.
Tell me about OneSkin.
Well, at the core is their patented OS01 peptide. It is the first ingredient proven to target senescent cells. It is the root cause of wrinkles, crepiness, and loss of elasticity, all key signs of skin aging. And the results have been validated by 5 different clinical studies, so we know it's working.
Dude, I am fully Benjamin Buttoning right now, aging in reverse, thanks to OneSkin. We love them.
It's so good. So for a limited time, try OneSkin for 15% off using code SOLVED at oneskin.co/solved. After you purchase, they will ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How has it been for you receiving that feedback?
I mean, when I was a baby therapist, much harder.
Yeah.
Because there's like feelings of like, oh, right, I'm a fraud.
Oh, God.
I'm an imposter. Imposter syndrome stuff. But I had, supervisors and consultation groups to help me with that. So I think it was really just the first time that I received it when I was like 25 or 26. That was really difficult. And then I grew up and I became better. And I also have been better as I've gotten older to know like, oh, I think they're not getting what they need here. So I'm just going to directly ask, and I do more check-ins to give them the opportunity. So I'm not typically getting it out of nowhere. I'm usually asking for it now. Yeah.
Have you given that feedback?
Sorta. Yeah. It was a funny situation. I was like 26 or 7 or something. And I was seeing a therapist that I didn't know I kind of had a crush on them until one day I was at a coffee shop and she was on the street walking by on the sidewalk with her husband. I didn't know anything about if she had a husband or a boyfriend or
That's really rude of you not to ask.
I know. And and I looked at her and she looked at me and she waved and then I tracked that she had a husband and I was like, ooh, I feel a little jealous. And then on the next session, I was like, oh, I saw you. And she's like, yep. She's like, how was that for you? And I was like, I felt a little jealous actually. And that was a real sort of vulnerable thing to say. And she was like, oh, okay. Well, so what do you want to talk about today? And it was just like that. I put that out there so that we can kind of chat about it. So, because now it feels like it's going to get in the way. And so I want to just process it. And I was like, okay, I guess we're going this way. And I didn't say anything about it until I came in next session. I was like, hey, I said it, this thing, and it was kind of weird. And she's like, I know, I wanted to start with that. So she acknowledged that that was weird and awkward. And we talked about it and it was fine.
Good job being so brave and
I'm so brave.
Bringing it up and then bringing it up again.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's really interesting noticing what your therapist is clearly uncomfortable with. And yeah, I think naming that, if you feel brave enough to, that's good feedback.
That's real good feedback.
Yeah. And if they can't hold it, then they shouldn't be your therapist.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. On to the next question. Let's do it.
Oh, wait.
What? Do you have anything else to say?
Well, I think the couples therapist is not really supposed to take sides.
Oh, right.
Right. But when they do, it should be something that's done artfully and Paul's in on it.
Right.
Yeah.
There's also, yes, couples relationship therapists are not supposed to take sides, but it's oftentimes going to feel like they're doing that.
Totally.
Because you're going in there wanting the therapist to fix up your partner. And if they're all of a sudden focusing on you, then what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, but maybe the therapist could be more transparent about what they're doing and why.
Yeah. If you ever feel like they're not taking your side or taking your side too much, speak up immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Okay, that's all.
Okay, next question.
Hey, Jeff and Alex, loyal Problemista here with a question for you. And first, I love you guys. I love the Q&As. I love the banter, the dynamic, and Jeff's adorable little giggle. Here's the situation. I work in a holistic healthcare office, and years ago there was a patient, an older man patient, who I was very, very attracted to. He's no longer a patient, but in the last year that I moved back to the city that I work in, he's now become my neighbor, and he actually lives 2 blocks away from me. I walk past his house most mornings with my dog. I've also run into him a few times. The last time being yesterday morning when he saw me walk past his house and down the next block, and he drove up to me in his truck to say hello and chat for a few minutes.
So she walked by his house. He hopped in the car just to say hello.
He just tracked her down.
No big deal.
Just sniffed her out.
There's something going on there.
That was the second time that he's driven up to me when he's seen me walking down the street to talk. And then all 3 times that we've seen each other since we've become neighbors, I've really felt like there was just a vibe, sexual tension. There was just definitely something happening. I am insanely attracted to him. He's not even my type. In fact, like the complete opposite. But something about his energy just really draws me in.
Do you know what your complete opposite type is?
My complete opposite type?
Yeah.
Probably someone who does not have ADHD. Is my complete opposite type.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what yours is?
A big burly man.
A big burly man.
Big burly man.
Complete
that
opposite.
is my complete opposite type.
Well.
He's also much older than me. For reference, I'm 38 next month, but I've also always been attracted to older men. I've dated several older men. The last guy I dated 6 months ago was 11 years older than me.
No big deal.
However, this man is 60. So 22 years older than me. I have never been attracted to a man that much older than me, but I find him incredibly sexy. He takes really good care of himself. He's very active, very fit.
Yeah, he does.
And he just looks really good. He doesn't look 60. He looks closer to 50. And even for 50, he would look amazing.
Like 40.
Yeah. Here's my question.
Like 30.
Should I make a move? I have no problem making the first move. But I also have been rejected quite a lot recently, and I don't feel like being rejected by a 16-year-old man. And I also don't want to come on too strong if I do. So A, should I make a move? And B, what should that move be? What kind of a move could I make? I was thinking about maybe putting a sexy little note in the mailbox.
No? Are you sure about that?
His phone number is also public on LinkedIn, but that seems kind of stalkery and creepy, and I don't want to be that girl. So, what do you guys think? Help me. Help a girl out. Should I make a move, and what kind of move can I make?
Okay.
I would love to know your thoughts.
We're going to get there.
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Love you guys.
Love you.
We love you too. The problem here is that this message was 3 minutes and 51 seconds long, and it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to cut people off at 3 minutes.
She got through.
Yeah. And we went on that entire journey with her.
She's a real boundary crosser. About to just hit on this guy who was, I really thought this was going into like am I allowed to date a former patient?
Right, exactly.
I was ready to be like, what was your role there?
Exactly. So I don't know. Maybe she was the doctor. Maybe she was the receptionist.
Yeah.
Either way, not a patient currently.
No.
Alex, I love this sponsor. Have you heard of Air Doctor?
Is it like ZocDoctor?
It's so much better.
Tell me.
Americans spend an average of 90% of their time indoors. Is that true for you?
Wait, I remember Air Doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is not true for me. But did you know that Air Doctor filters out 99.99% of air toxins.
Yes, it does. The dangerous contaminants like allergens, viruses, smoke, gases, mold spores, and more, which is great for me because I spend more than 90% of my time indoors. I love it. Air Doctor was voted best air purifier by Newsweek. We love Newsweek. It's no surprise that 98% of the Air Doctor customers agree their home's air feels cleaner, safer, and healthier. You love that stuff.
I love safe and healthy.
Yes. Alex and I think that you should head to airdoctorpro.com, use promo code SOLVED to get up to $300 off today. Air Doctor comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee plus a 3-year warranty and $84 value free. Get this exclusive podcast-only offer now at airdoctorpro.com, airdoctorpro.com, using promo code SOLVED.
Do it.
Okay.
How do you hit on him and how?
Is the 60-year-old a boomer or a Gen Xer?
A Gen Xer.
Wow, that's crazy.
I think so, right?
I guess. Yeah, definitely Gen X. Okay.
Do math for me.
How old?
Hey, what's do math for me.
What's the youngest boomer currently in the world?
What age does boomer make?
What age does boomer make?
It's like literally how I ask Google questions.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hey, can you tell me what the youngest age for a boomer is currently in the world?
Yeah, definitely. So the youngest baby boomers are generally considered to be born in 1964. If you do the math from 1964 to now, that makes them about 60 or 61 years old in 2024. So basically, if you're around 60 or so, you're at the youngest edge of the boomer generation.
Oh, shit. Okay, honey, now my answer is totally different.
See?
You can never date a boomer.
You can't fuck a boomer.
Or you could.
38 years old. You're a millennial.
You're a millennial.
That's a millennial fucking a boomer. You're not even a Gen Xer.
What's the deal with fucking a boomer?
Seriously.
Wow, I love the soundboard more than anyone today. That was great.
That was a good one.
That makes it all worth it. Okay. But you don't want to come on too strong. Don't leave a sexy note on his car.
Why not?
Because that's maybe coming on a little too strong.
Okay. I mean, I guess, right. You want to sort of play the game, be a little flirty, like sort of bump up against the boundaries or whatever it is. But I really love a sexy note.
A sexy note is
rock
great.
hard for this is a tuna can take, and I don't care. I don't care that it's a tuna can take. I get rock hard for a sexy note.
Live your truth.
Yeah.
Live your truth. Yeah, we love a sexy note, but she's afraid of being rejected. She's been rejected a lot lately.
She is not going to be rejected. This boomer wants to fuck a millennial. He's jumping in his truck, flagging her down. Yeah, I saw you walking past my home.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to fuck.
He just got off the phone with his 36-year-old daughter.
Oh. Yeah.
No, maybe. I don't know. I don't know him. I don't know you.
I mean, that might be hot. Hearing that might be hot.
Yeah.
Or it might be not.
I just feel like if you are already coming in like, I don't want to be rejected, then maybe play it cool. Next time you see him, be like, hey, we've been running into each other a lot. Do you want to like get a coffee? You want to get a drink?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Real organic.
Yeah. You can just like check out the vibes.
Yeah.
As you're doing that.
Definitely don't get his phone number off LinkedIn. Do run a background check.
Do that.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
What do you think?
I mean, I was all for the sexy note, but I think I like your tactic. If you're somebody who's feeling rejection sensitivity at the moment, then you might as well just sort of slowly move forward. And this can be like a fun, there's no urgency. Mm-hmm. There doesn't have to be urgency.
Yeah.
So it can be a fun, flirty thing that takes place over a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I love that.
Keep being playful.
Build tension. It's juicy. I mean, if you don't give a fuck, then yeah, leave a sexy. I mean, I love a sexy note. Mm-hmm. I love like the phone number, like just leaving a phone number for someone. But, you know, how hardy are you feeling?
How hardy are you feeling?
Yeah.
Hardy?
Hardy.
How hardy are you feeling?
Like, are you feeling sturdy? Are you feeling hardy?
Oh.
Then, like, yeah, the hardier you are.
I don't know. Do people say what you're saying? How
like a hardy person?
Yeah, I don't think you say hardy for a person. That's
I think you do.
That's like a really hardy...
Like a meal?
Meal.
Yeah.
Not
she a snack.
person.
She a hearty snack. She's a dense, hearty
I mean, I
snack.
like where you're going with this. I just never heard somebody use hearty in that way before.
Try it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's for you.
Okay.
That's for
I'll
you.
try to slip it in there.
That's what she said.
Oh, good. That's really good.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, I think problem solved.
I think problem solved.
Uh-huh. How are we doing?
Oh, we're out of time.
We're out of time.
We just ran out of time.
Listen, you little babies. We're going to be back for another one real soon.
Well, next week, but Alex and I are recording the next episode right now.
So we're going to do that little fakey fake thing. Encore. We're going to get off stage.
Yeah.
You're going to clap.
Oh, here, part of the fakey fake is like, what do you want to eat for dinner?
Oh, my God.
We're not really going to dinner right now, but what would you want to eat for dinner if we were?
Well, I think I'm about to start my period.
So that means meat.
So it means...
a real hearty meal.
Oh, you know what sounds really good? Like ravioli and like chocolate mousse.
Yes.
And also French fries.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Problems. Okay. We've identified my problems. Now it's time to get to work. Patience, communication. What did he say again? You're only human. It's normal to have problems to work through. We're all learning together. Hopefully this podcast makes it better.
At Arizona State University, we've made online education better, smarter, and more personalized so you can go further in your aspiring field.
I decided to pursue medicine once I realized that ASU did have the online program for biological sciences. You're still required to learn the same curriculum. You're still being tested on the same content that anyone would be tested on in person. The comprehensiveness of the program prepared me so well for medical school.
Explore over 350 plus programs at asuonline.asu.edu.